D.A. Carson has talked about the church's grasp of the gospel in terms of a generational cycle. Borrowing from the insight of a seminary colleague, he says that while one generation might recover the gospel, the next generation often then assumes it, focusing on the entailments or the implications of the gospel over focusing on the finished work of Christ itself. And this assumption is a preface to what Carson says is the next generation's denial of the gospel. The gospel-centered movement's fracturing has resulted, I think, from many different pressure points from without and within that show that we have prioritized other concerns over the first importance of the good news of Jesus. In my new book, Lest We Drift, I chart the rise and fall of the young, restless, reformed, the gospel-centered movement, and offer some points of application for our current and future evangelical moment. I track the temptations and the tendency to drift through 5 different departure dangers: spiritual dryness, superficial faith, attractional pragmatism, cultural legalism, and a victim mentality. In examining the peculiar ways that we are susceptible to these departure dangers, I also offer a way forward and offer a clarion call back to the robust biblical foundation of gospel centrality. Movements come and go. We can ultimately do without movements. But as the author of Hebrews tells us in chapter 2, verse 1, we must pay much closer attention to what we have heard, lest we drift away from it. Look for Lest We Drift, available from Zondervan Reflective, wherever Christian books are sold. My prayer is that it will help you recenter on the first importance of Jesus Christ.